Oh, I hear the timeout. Timeout means it's time to get into the game. Let's get it. All right, chat. 10 seconds. Map number 1 of Flyquest Red versus Rain Above. In the server. So we have Rain Above's map pick. So Flyquest Red have elected to start things off on the CT side, and would say that Dust2 is a map that both of these teams should be rather familiar with. I know from all of the times that I've casted Flyquest Red, they've played this map many a time. So Lydia Fox holding in tons, waiting for the push on in. The P2000 goes crazy with 2. Now, Emmy, that's going to be a lot of information for the rest of Flyquest Red. 4 versus 3, and they've already bottled up Rain Above in tons. The lower tons walkout going awry here. That is going to send them right back over toward the B-bomb site, but if that nade was spotted flying out of tons, then the push should be called. Bibiyan not quite able to connect early on. Cobalt will take down her teammate, but the triple, the turn, the third, the first, the second, it's all clean. Bibiyan just seals it. That is going to be quite comfortable for the rest of Flyquest Red. They lose 2 teammates, but they get the round. They don't even allow the bomb plant to go down. That is mad. Now, Rain Above find themselves smoked off in long, so this push could be a little bit tumultuous, but the flashes go the way of Flyquest Red, and these rifles are making quick work of the Rain Above players. MP7 called in for Fox, and Flyquest Red, they farm up a nice handy round. All right, so clean pistol and conversion. Flyquest Red losing 3 players in 2 rounds. That is clean way to get started. Now, Rain Above looking to make their path out toward long. Oh, Emmy meets 1. Marie able to get a handle on this push as well. That does send Rain Above. Well, it forces them to stall up just a little bit. It does seem that this long push is still where they want to end things up on this round. Waiting to see if they can take another scalp while they're just lingering. No opportunities presenting themselves early on, and that might give Flyquest Red an opportunity to pull off a crazy flank here. They do have Swayu for Rain Above watching that flank, so with that bomb, with the timing, if he looks away at just the wrong moment, he's the only one checking the flank. Both of these other players are ready and are walking away just as Vanessa peeks out of long. Ooh, good trade out of Swayu, though, and now this lurk is going to be called out. Now Rain Above have the opportunity to trade this one back, but the TK for Cobalt nets them an early grave as Flyquest Red wrap up a 3rd round. And there still hasn't been a bomb plant for Rain Above. Flyquest Red just speeding through this one early on. Ooh, Rain Above looking to make this one a nice quick round. They hear the molly go down for tons, and they pause just momentarily, but thinking this one could be fast as soon as the utility is exhausted. Just a bunch of pistols. Vanessa set up for this. The spray down with BB behind her, able to get the 2 and the 3rd. Just the taps to finish the job here. Colin able to turn things back around. 1 versus 3. He's got himself a weapon. That M4 he's picked up could be huge here in the 1 versus 3. Looks like he's just going to be set up for window. The pecan out as they're getting set up with the util. And the 9. Who needs a rifle and the triple? Oh no. It's tragic here for Flyquest Red. Colin goes huge with the 4K. Recovers the AWP as well. Oh dear. Just immaculate timing buys Rain Above a round that was so not in their favor. Ooh, getting set up for a quick B take once again. Flyquest Red, you can see them on the map, mini-map, rotating already. Marie waiting in front of boxes, waiting for the first swing out. Spots the elbow, but that will spell her doom as Cobalt, AK in hand, gonna make quick work, just rip through these Flyquest players. Vivian holding the corner as the nades start to fly out from tons, but she's spotted from top mid. We can see the bullets flying from Colin. And it is a 1 versus 5 for Vanessa, but it is not going to be happening. All right, full buy round once again. With the AWP getting set up is a little bit dirty here for Rain Above. I mean, it could be clean, but they end up not peeking before the smoke, so a lot of space going to be gained here. Rain Above taking full control of mid as they push Flyquest away. Getting themselves set up to take the A-bomb site off of Cat here. Fox going to be pushed back. Smoke offered up to try and stall things out. With no one here for Flyquest Red, this is going to be a difficult site to defend, although the spray out of Marie does net her 1. Sends Rain Above back, at least momentarily. They're still extremely interested on this, not only just Cat, or not only A site, but Cat as well. So Rain Above, the smoke's put up, the full execute about to come out. They fly across, right into the crosshair of Fox. She's only able to get the 1 though. Cobalt and Swayu will take this round right back onto themselves, down into the 3 versus 3, and Rain Above get the bomb down. Fall back onto Cat. No one here for Flyquest Red, so this one just looking like it's going to be a full-on retake, and not an easy one, to be fair. Swayu waiting for the player jump up. Flyquest Red, they all proceed up ramp. Oh, Bibian spots one. Good damage onto Cersei. This nade to chase him doesn't quite finish the job. Oh, they don't know, though. They don't know that there's players such close up, and Cersei and Cobalt will make quick work of Flyquest Red and tie things up at 3 for Rain Above. Tony, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Tony Chatters. Paulus Rex and Why Not, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the lovely messages. I hope your game went well. Who won in the end? Oh, Flyquest, having lost now 2 buy rounds against Rain Above, will be back down to pistols, and Rain Above should have the whole map laid out for them. We are getting a little bit of a stack up. This is something that Flyquest Red like to go for. Team Selfie is going to be spotted out here by Colin. The flash on in, but he's just chewing right through them. A 4K spray down pulls out the pistol, and Marie here to return fire for Flyquest Red to the tune of 2 kills. But that's all that they will have. All right, since Tony's ignoring me, I will go find out who won for myself. It looks like Zomblers did it. Well, good job, Zomblers. Don't. No one thinks you're funny. Now, a quick timeout here for just to get things in order. Cersei gonna get the boost up. Oh, a lot of players crossing here for Flyquest Red, but both shots will go awry. A little bit of a firefight for long as Emmy managing to repel the players of Rain Above. Could be dangerous here. Rain Above still set up to wait if anyone decides to push on in. But honestly, Long hasn't been working all that well for Rain Above. They're doing their best work when they slow things down and take the map control one piece at a time before finally executing out onto site. Smoke onto Cat, delay, further delay tactics. 40 seconds remaining here. If Rain Above don't get a move on, then this round could get bamboozled. Does look like they still want to set up for Cat, which is just about all the time that they have left. Charging on by Marie, waiting. She saw that they waited on the other side of these boxes, but unfortunately Cobalt manages to rip through two, and Rain Above will tear apart the A-bomb site. Flyquest Red looking like they're just going to be saving up off of this. 2 versus 3. Not a likely retake. All right, 2 rounds to the good here for Rain Above. They're definitely starting to pick up some serious steam. Cersei, that AWP on 5 digits worth of money. With 3 players surviving, Rain Above gonna stack up those bank accounts fairly solidly. So now this T side already starting to fire on all cylinders. Again, taking that mid control. Gonna use that to... I mean, hey, if we see mid control into Cat again, I'm going to start to wonder what the correct move is, because it's been a few rounds in a row now that we are getting a very similar setup here. Rain Above just setting up some players, make sure that Flyquest Red can't go for flanks, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a Cat play. We already see the smokes getting tossed up. We already see the return smoke out of Flyquest Red to try and delay Cat from being taken once again. You gotta wonder. Emmy has been steadfastly holding. Oh, Marie getting caught on Cat, trying to get a little bit too over anxious here. Emmy just holding long, dutifully, like just the most loyal friend you've ever got. Vanessa, there's 2. To respond onto Rain Above, and they are going for something a little bit different, and Vanessa will be more than happy to send that back into their faces. There we see Emmy in spawn rocking through Colin, and it's just Swayu left standing in the 1 versus 3. Not an easy spot to be in, though. With the bomb down, oh, I love this position. is off angle, but the bullets don't connect, and Vanessa with the 4K will salvage this round. Flyquest Red, there we go. That is a response that you want to see if you want a successful CT side. And we get the timeout out of Rain Above, which is fine because, you know, hey, you tried something different and it didn't work. There have been so many rounds that have just been, we go through tons, we get on Cat. We go from Cat to the A site. That's all you need. But you really need more than just the A-bomb site. Vanessa hasn't had a whole lot to do, but the times that we've gotten to see her come alive have been some big moments for Flyquest. What's more surprising is Fox's op hasn't really had a chance to really shine so far this game. A couple of Cat plays, she's maybe been the one and done for her team. So really want to see that start to evolve as this game continues. Flyquest Red, they have an inkling that there's something going on the B-bomb site. And they would be correct. Rain Above getting lined up to take this. It's going to be Cobalt forming the tip of this spear. Just probing into the B-bomb site, looking to see if there's anyone out in the open as the flash flies right on past him. There's only Vanessa here on site. Can she hold her nerve? No. Rin with the kill. That's going to be enough. Opens that B-bomb site right up. That is the opening that Rain Above might have been looking for on this site. Oh no. Fox with the kill, but Marie behind her says you should have fired that shot a little bit sooner. So now 3 versus 4, and we're getting into the twilight of this first half. Getting to the end of the half here. Flyquest Red really need to pick up a couple more rounds, but looks like this one they're going to elect to save. Maybe if they had one more player, it would have worked out, but it is going to be Rain Above looking to save. Emmy, though, in a great spot for some exits. Double kill for her. Cersei, though, going to put a quick stop to it. Now we've got that magical spot on the T side. Won it out. 6 rounds on the T side. A very comfortable place to be now. Rain Above going to be looking for a couple more before they're really pleased with it, though I had spotted, and BB more than happy to remove. Not expecting the player so close up in mid, and Cobalt here for the trade. So a nice early exchange. Flyquest Red doing something a little bit more getting activated a little bit earlier into the round, although this push does have me a tiny bit worried. Fox not expecting the player on Cat. A good trade out of Marie, but it's just going to be up to Vanessa. The rest of the team has fallen all over the map. Going to try to make her presence known over here on Cat. Again, if you're Flyquest, you're not happy that this might be going to an 8-4 scoreline, but it looks like that's all you're going to get. Okay, so the word I was looking for in the last round was proactive. Flyquest Red were getting more proactive in that round, with having Bibian playing up closer to the door and tuck in to try and kill the players on Cat. Love to see that. But double op set up here for Rain Above. Definitely looking to make a statement here, finish this one out strong. 8-4 is a very comfortable lead here for the T's side as they swap over. Again, we're seeing a similar thing to what we got early in the half, though. It's a mid-control, but it's Rin with the fake out here. He's putting out a bunch of that util all on his own as we rotate in Cobalt from the CT spawn. That AWP is ditched, so Cersei going to be the only one with it as Rain Above looking to get set up for the B site. Couple of shots out of BB on. He's got Vanessa here behind her. They're going to go for the shots through the smoke. Oh, there's the flash, but no one emerging behind it. Vanessa peeks out. Good to the tune of 1. Flyquest Red just doing the damage as Rain Above are kind of getting stoppered up, upper tons. I like this position out of BB as Rain Above start to creep on out. Not a whole lot of time left. They've got to make a move. There's another from BB. Vanessa aside. And that's Rain Above tossed aside as Flyquest Red managed to eke one back. 5-7. Honestly, things starting off so well, but just salvaging the half in the end. Not the best place to be, but you're not going to be too upset. Can't be too upset. You don't have time. You just got to go. Oh boy. Rain Above are... Remember when I said that there was some proactive play? Well, Rain Above, they're like, yeah, we're playing CT side. We'll take the fight to you. Rin and Cobalt with a couple of kills. Emmy responds with 1, but that's all the Flyquest players. Now by taxi. Oh my gosh. Fox pushed up all the way into spawn. My word. Rain Above, they're like, yeah, we're in T-spawn again, and we have Glocks. What of it? Cersei here to take the fight to Vanessa and Bibian, and will do so successfully as Rain Above with a very just ridiculous pistol round as they shove right in. All right, well, the pushes don't stop when your name is Cersei. MP7 in hand, just walking up. Oh, good kill for BB. The Glock's here to combine for some serious damage. Colin with the MP5, so, you know, hey, it's been buffed. You might as well try it. These pistols are coming out to great effect on the Flyquest Red side. MP7, we can see it's been picked up as well. Ryan looking. Does find BB on the double onto Fox. These pistols have gotten so much more done than I think anyone was expecting. And Emmy might just find the back of Ryan. He's so preoccupied with the players in mid. Bomb is here as well, and it's been caught. And Emmy has maybe just lost her moment. Ryan spins around aside as Colin finishes Marie. And the pistols, they get 3. Nearly 4. Nearly 4. The Rain Above will continue their campaign here on Dust2. Both CT sides have got the pistol and the answer. Will Rain Above have a third? We might just get something fast on the B-bomb site. Molotov put down by Swayu here. And the nade's going to go in next, but Flyquest Red, they're looking to make this one quick. He gets behind the car. The first shots are good. On to B beyond. Vanessa responds, but Flyquest Red managed to go 2 for 2 as they enter on into the site. Off shot doesn't connect, so that bomb will be planted. And this... Now we've got a round on our hands. Cersei on a no armor AWP as well. This could be very scary for the Rain Above side. Flyquest Red call in the final player outside the site. Emmy making her way in upper tons. Right above, they just go short of being dry on util. Oh, that was a good flash. Marie gonna be blinded up, but she just backs away for one and the second and the third. Flyquest Red, they take control of this game back into their hands. Ladies and gentlemen, we may just have a game on our hands. Still 3 rounds separating these two teams, so still a lot of work for Flyquest Red to do, but right above, with the couple of rounds that they've had, they will be just barely out of money. However, it's only going to really be realistically 1 round that Flyquest Red have where they are going to get to sit in that driver's seat before Rain Above start to look to take things back. And we've already seen how the pistols can go for this Rain Above side. I mean, they took 5 Tech 9s and they won a round after losing a full gun round. So it is going to be quite a task here, even if there's just pistols. And hey, you know, round number 14, we saw Flyquest Red do some pistol shenanigans on the T side, so. Ooh, a lot of attention from Rain Above being put into this tons position. So Vanessa, she's gonna have a target-rich environment on this Galil. Oh, there's the spray down for 3. But that gives the word, the bell is rung for the rest of Flyquest Red. They get themselves right onto the A-bomb site. That bomb gonna be going down, and there's not a singular thing that Rain Above can do about it. Couple of rifles here for 1 rifle picked up for Colin off of Vanessa. Yeah, the Galil does have 35 bullets. That is always a thing that you have to think about. If they can take this away, that would be pretty instrumental and, well, just enough damage being done here for the bomb to finish the job. Flyquest Red with 7, and now the rebuy from Rain Above. Now, all picked up for Fox. If someone peeks her here, it could be just the... Oh, we're going fast into the B-bomb site. Bibiana's full flashed. Oh, that's not the entries you want. The Galils, or the Famoses of Rin and Colin go monstrous here. Completely flatten Flyquest Red as they approach, and there's nothing going on here. Just a singular op kill for Fox, but Rain Above respond in kind. They are not happy with what just happened to them. Fire has been lit by Rain Above. Oh, I was like looking at the players long. I didn't even expect there to be a fight mid, but Cersei hasn't been having the Oppers on both sides really haven't been having fantastic games. We've seen a few rounds from Cersei already where, you know, we are expecting the Op to do something and it just hasn't been his game, but you know what? That is okay. Cobalt going to be pushing down ramp. Few players weak in terms of weapons. They might not expect them to be so close up. It's a 2-for-1 trade in the favor of Rain Above, and they push Flyquest Red back down, back into tons. Although there's no one on that B-bomb site, so pistol rifle AWP. There's Swayu, though, picking up the AWP for his team off of Cersei. Legs onto Fox as well. 3 versus 2. Is it too late? Flyquest Red. Vanessa's on site with Fox sitting in tons. They have the bomb here on site as well, but it's kind of off in an awkward spot. It is going to be recovered by Vanessa. Swayu waiting for the plant to come down. There's going to be the tap on the bomb, and, well, pros don't fake, so it's going to be held. Vanessa with 2, but it's not enough to hold the site. Foxshots with Colin able to finish the job here. Gets the defuse and Rain Above on 11 rounds. Not only that, they send Flyquest Red's money back down to the Stone Age. Now, quick little break here for Flyquest Red. Trying to figure out what to do with these pistols, whether they want to force up or just play for OT. 5 rounds, a lot to ask. Definitely a tall order, especially after how the CT side went, but it does look like Flyquest Red are going to elect to just play this with pistols and see if they can try and take something away. Not a decision anyone ever likes to make. We have to play for overtime. Ooh, Cersei again. We see him with the op out. 2 shots. 3rd shot goes wide as Vanessa is able to remove his teammate, and all these pistols chasing right into his face. Ryan and Swayu, the pistols have managed to get it done. Not a fun decision to make, but when it works out, it is so much fun. Oh, my goodness. Ryan just making his way up Cat, deleted by Fox, and it's just Swayu left alone. These players don't have armor. He can chew right on through. 1 versus 4 turned to 3 as he does manage to light up Emmy. With 11 HP, it's just not enough for him to consider risking this. Pulls out the pistol, and he can't even get away with his gun. Oh, they lose the op and the bum, though. Fox just on 2 low HP, but they do break the money of Rain Above. The bank has been broken. Oh, we got to pause, and that means that I get to reappear here. That round, I mean, I was over here thinking that was just over. There was nothing, but yeah, I mean, hey, sometimes it happens. It does look like this one's going to be right back into the action, so I'm going to disappear again. Quick little tech pause. It looks like everything is A-okay. And it's pistol time for Rain Above. Fox spots one heading over to the B-bomb site. I mean, as per usual, the thing to watch out for is when there's just too many of them stacked up, because that damage does really add up. Or sometimes your head sticks out and it gets guillotined. Rin with the deagle here to open things up for Rain Above, but Cobalt going to be lit up in response, and that bomb, there's nothing stopping it from going down. Question is, can Fox hold off these pistols in tons? Ooh, spots the elbow of the player coming upstairs, but again, the shots for the ops are just not on tonight. Does not feel like either one has had a good time. Colin just waiting to see, waiting for shadows as Rin's behind it with this deagle. Oh my gosh. Just watching the nades fly into Colin. One after another. There's BB. Removes what's been really the only problem for Flyquest Red on this round, but Swayu's like, I want to turn 2. USP kill onto Vanessa as Cersei. Oh, if he spams for too long, he's not going to hold on to this AK, and Bibian just taking away money, taking away weapons from Rain Above. And Flyquest Red, after a hard-fought couple of rounds, are now 2 away from tying this one up. Looks like Rain Above want to force this one up again. 4 SMGs picked up. Swayu going to be the only one to choose to not go for one. Oh, this is a crunch, though. This could be painful. The MP7, good for Cersei. Ryan able to make it a 2-for-1 trade. That's weapons picked up, and Rain above now very dangerous looking. It's MP9 too. Marie gonna put down the smoke for the cross. Fox's head spotted it before that smoke plumes out. Ooh, this is dangerous. Rain above. Rin able to get set up, but the Molotov gonna send him back down. Will be a bomb plant for Flyquest Red. We're getting a boost up. Oh my goodness, Ryan. That is some serious heads up play, and Cobalt behind him. Gonna make this one difficult. Now it's gonna be all up to Fox in the 1 versus 4 against the SMGs. Just flying on in. And Rain above make it map point in spectacular fashion. God, just think of how great that round would have looked if I were a professional observer and knew to switch to the player boosting fast enough. Now, 12-9 scoreline. Op picked up once again. There are rifles, so there is definitely a chance here for Flyquest Red, though it is a very low chance. A lot of damage coming out early in the round, though. Look at this. Bibian just standing in the fire, waiting for it to clear up. Very quick ground being taken by Flyquest Red. Rain above responding, though, in kind. Again, we see that a lot of the key of Dust2 is getting active early in the round, making sure that your opponent has to burn util to push you away. If you give so much space, then it makes the round so much harder on CT's side. And this time, Rain above get active early, they get activated. They force Flyquest Red to play this one a little bit slow. A couple of nades being put up to maybe look for an execute out on the A-bomb site. But bomb is leaving. Bibian being called back over to the B-bomb site. Flyquest Red, they do have themselves control over bottom mid. Swayu, though, he's going to spot this out, and this is huge. Emmy responds, but she needs a lot more than what she's got, and it's just not enough. Bibian now in the 1 versus 3. She crushes Ryan, but she's caught in the smoke crossing door. They hear her coming out, and it's Cobalt to put Flyquest Red out of their misery. 13-9, Rain above. Close this one out. And that's going to be your map number 1, 13-9, going into the favor of Rain above.